a lot of politicians who we generally like have been incredibly disappointing on the issue of Gaza. Bernie Sanders has called for a humanitarian pause, not a ceasefire. And a humanitarian pause presumably means, hey, stop the bombing for a little bit, but you can go right back to it after we get in some more aid trucks. Really? Really? 8,000 dead, thousands of children dead, over 90% civilian death rate, and that's your position? That's your position. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Anyway, so Bernie let us know. Fetterman is even worse than Bernie. Fetterman has gone all in, basically trying to keep AIPAC off his ass so AIPAC doesn't fund somebody who's an opponent to him. He's gone, Israeli government, whatever you want to do. I'm 100% on board with the Israeli government. They want to be genocidal? Be genocidal. No problem whatsoever. And I will just reiterate 14 ways to Sunday that Hamas is evil without mentioning that our tax dollars are funding the carpet bombing of Palestinian babies. That's fine. I'm fine with that. But Hamas is really bad. Okay. So anyway, this guy, Dan Kovalik, lawyer, professor, and author, he ran into Fetterman and asked him the most straightforward question of all time. He asked it respectfully, and watch what happened.
Why don't you support a humanitarian ceasefire? No, I'm with the Sanders team. If I can talk to you.
No, I can talk to. I voted for him. I'm sorry, this is a democracy.
It absolutely is.
Yeah, but kind of, sort of. Why? 10,000 people in Gaza have been killed. Half are children. The Pope's calling for a ceasefire. The UN has called for it. I'm just asking you. You're a good guy. I voted for you. I know you're a nice guy. This is important. You need to leave. Here, can I give you a phone?
All right, let me pause. I don't know if you guys could hear with the music, but he's basically saying 10,000 people are dead in Gaza. Even the Pope is asking for a ceasefire. All these innocent people are dying. Look, you're a nice guy. You're a good guy. I voted for you. Like, what's going on here? Like, can you please call for a ceasefire? Why wouldn't you call for a ceasefire? That was all very reasonable. And what happens? Look, I'll mute it now so you guys, I'm probably going to get copyright hit for the music. By the way, support the show on Patreon below if you support it. I'll mute it, but look at how they handle him. So this guy is on Fetterman's staff, allegedly. They just dragged him outside, pushed him down the stairs. Here, play that again. Ready? So he's asking Fetterman nicely. He's just handing him something about a ceasefire. Look at what the guy does. He just shoves him out the door, pushes him down the stairs. And now these guys are, hey, you were like assaulting him. What the hell's wrong with you? They start yelling at him. Yeah, John Fetterman, you're embarrassing. Now, look, some people say, oh, he's a politician, but he's in public. You know, this isn't the time or the place to ask or whatever. Look, I'm somewhat of a known public person, right? And there are times I've been at Politicon or some other event and somebody walks up to me and asks me a question. You just answer it and move on. You know, you're not obligated to talk to them for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is, but you can give them an answer in a minute and then go ahead, explain your thought process, right? Explain why you disagree. Or just say, hey, thanks, thank you for the brochure or whatever about the ceasefire. I'll look into it and maybe who knows, I'm open to changing my mind. Something. Instead, total silence, walked away, guy is shoved, borderline assaulted. It's just pathetic and embarrassing, right? And I think, again, this isn't a tough issue. I mean, we're talking about the bare minimum. A ceasefire when our tax dollars are funding the carpet bombing of innocent people in Gaza. A ceasefire, hey, stop slaughtering innocent people. Is that really too much to ask? Is that really extreme? No, but we're treated like pariahs. We're treated like pariahs for the reasonable ask of all time. So anyway, shout out to this guy, Dan Kovalik, however you pronounce it. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Dan, you did a phenomenal job, and this was very, very telling from Fetterman. Fetterman's hemorrhaging support at the moment. All these young people were excited about him. Not going to be so excited next time. Biden, same thing. You know, his numbers are plummeting with young people, with Arab Americans, with Muslim Americans. You're making your bed, so don't be upset when you have to sleep in it, right? You can change course. And nothing, everything is fluid. Nothing is stagnant. You can change your mind in politics. You can do the right thing. It's never too late. But I wouldn't hold your breath, because it's not likely, unfortunately. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.